It's strange. Now, here's the thing. In a vacuum, if you're Liverpool, a point away against a very good performing team, maybe not a legacy team, but a very good performing team, I think if you're Liverpool, you would take it. But when you just look at the context of the game, how badly Liverpool played, specifically in that first half, that is why you will lead to believe that our Liverpool still out of form. Now, in our second half, Liverpool were all over Forest, and they should have won, and Salah should have scored like twice. But still, is our points dropped. But if you're Liverpool, it's one of those weird things because it's like you're like, oh my gosh, what could happen? But then you don't look at Chelsea dropped points, City dropped points like right down in injury time. So for Liverpool right now, all they're looking at right now is Arsenal. So if you're Arsenal, you're like, we have to beat Tottenham. So Arsenal, they're the focus right now to beat Tottenham. And I kept on trying to remind people that Liverpool are not going to run away with this. If they win it, it's going to be close. This ain't going to be a 6, 7, or 8 point swing. And you have to give credit to Nottingham Forest. Those guys defended like Trojans. They defended like Nuno Espirito Santo, just how organized he has these guys is freaking amazing. Shout out to Chris Wood. Shout out to Chris Wood and Murillo, who was amazing defensively. So I think for Nottingham Forest, you just have to just give this to coaching because I look at these guys and I say that none of these are world-class players. None of these are highly talented players. Bro, no top team is acquiring the services of Chris Woodcourt. Nobody is. So the fact that you're looking at a team of pretty average to decent players doing this well, it has to be down to coaching. It has to be down to managing, and you have to give most of the credit to incredible coaching and incredible organization and use of strategy by Nuno Espirito Santo, who has been freaking amazing. For Liverpool, look, they're still in the driver's seat. They still have a game in hand, which is that game against Everton, but they're dropping points. And the more points they drop, the more chances they give other teams coming into it. They were lucky today because things could have gone very differently because City were winning and Chelsea were winning. So if Chelsea had won and City had won and Liverpool dropped points, the gap is closed. There's a lot more pressure right now. So for Liverpool, and I think for Slot is, they have to get their groove back. They have to call Stella and say, yo, Stella, how do we get our groove back? Stella, we need our freaking groove back. Because they've lost their groove, and their groove was they managed to find ways of winning. I just think that lineup with Luis Diaz as striker, it did not work, and they maybe should have started with Jota. Is Jota not fully fixed? Because it would make much more sense to put Jota as a striker. Diaz as striker did not work, and they needed that central figure to really organize things. And guys, you know how we said Ballon d'Or shouts for Salah? And we were calling him Lala. Salah has now gone from Lala to Mo Santa. These are official Mo Santa settings because he has not been playing well in his last 3 games. Did not play well against Man United, did not play well against Tottenham, and did not play well against Forest. Has the Egyptian Santa Claus arisen? But still, at the end of the day, I still say this is an open title race. Anything can happen, but it is still in Liverpool's hands. If they win that game in hand against Everton, who knows? But they're not going to beat Everton. And I just feel that if the other teams can get their act together, this could go to the wire. But it is still in Liverpool's hands. And it is still Liverpool's title to lose. Like the vid, subscribe, join us for our live post-match reaction.